notification from my watch warning me that my heart rate was about 120 heartbeats per minute for 10 minutes without doing anything. I was just standing there. I needed to go to Hong Kong. I was emotional because it would be my first time traveling alone. Hello friends, I wanted to talk to you a little bit. Today was my first day in Hong Kong because I had to do something for my visa application. That's why I'm here. And I just wanted to talk about my day a little bit because it was really, I wouldn't say it was chaotic, but it was really out of my comfort zone. I was having an emotional breakdown yesterday because I needed to go to Hong Kong. I was emotional because it would be my first time traveling alone. And I was really nervous, especially because I couldn't book a accommodation beforehand because I had to wait until the results of my visa. That's why I had to plan everything spontaneously, and I don't like being spontaneous. Yes, and therefore today was a lot of spontaneousness. I don't know the right word for it. Well, I think you know what I mean. My boyfriend said if I wanted to, he would come with me, but something in me wanted to do it myself. I also learned to do things I don't really like on my own and to deal with it. Today in the morning, I slept for 5.5 hours because, I don't know, always when there is something that is making me nervous on the day where something happens, I can't sleep very well. I think I woke up around 7 a.m. and lied there and tried to calm myself down. Because I also had the challenge to go to the Douyin checkpoint, to go over the, I don't know the English word for that, over the Grenze. And I had to take a subway for about 1.5 hours. I also have a smartwatch, and today when I was in subway for about, I don't know, 20 minutes, I felt my heart beating really fast the whole time because I'm a really shy person and an anxious person. I was really nervous if people look at me or wanted to speak to me, and my Chinese is not really good right now. That's why I'm also nervous to go out because people are very open in China and very friendly and also want to talk to you. It's always a little bit uncomfortable for me because I don't understand 90% of the time of what the people are saying. So yeah, back to the story. Then I felt a notification from my watch warning me that my heart rate was about 120 heartbeats per minute for 10 minutes without doing anything. I was just standing there and listening to a podcast. Even my watch warned me. There's something I have to work on. Yes, and then I went over the border. Then I took the subway to city center. And yeah, it was really nerve-wracking. And today was a day of waiting because I had to wait for my visa, which isn't approved as of now. I hope it is approved tomorrow or declined, whatever. And yeah, I was waiting. I couldn't book a hotel right away because I didn't know if my visa would be declined or approved. That's why I waited until 5 p.m. until the visa application center closed, and I knew, okay, today I wouldn't receive a notification anymore. Yeah, and then I tried to book a hotel. It is really hard to find something not too small, but also not too expensive. Well, I'm mixing 3 languages right now. I think the hotel aspect made me the most nervous because I like things planned and organized. And there I was at 5 p.m. searching a hotel. I clicked on a hotel and then I marked it to my favorites. And then later I went back because I wanted to book the hotel because I just wanted to stay somewhere because I had 5.5 hours of sleep. I was stressed all morning. That's why I wanted to find the hotel as quickly as possible. I then clicked on one, marked it, looked to another one, wanted the one back I looked before, and then it was gone. And man, it was so difficult to find it. I don't know why. I'm in Hongkong. I don't know how it's pronounced. I used a map. It's a Chinese map, and I also use Google Maps. I'm trusting a map more. Gladly, I know how to use a map and know how to read a map. I came here with the subway and I couldn't find the hotel right away. If you never have been to Hong Kong before, it is built to the sky. I don't know how to describe it. There are a lot of skyscrapers and high buildings because they don't have a lot of space. So the hotel rooms, for example, if you're on a budget like me, are normally small but too expensive for space, but we are in Hong Kong, so it is what it is. So I didn't find my hotel right away. And I went around this area for a couple of times because I just couldn't find it. I used AMF, I used Google Maps, and it was hidden. But afterwards I thought I have to look more into the sky because the sign of the hotel was a little bit higher than normal. And also I just overlooked the shield in front of the door, so no wonder I didn't find the hotel. And then I walked in, and I also read in the reviews of the hotel that you have to walk up five, I don't know the English word. What is happening? Floors. I had to walk up 5 floors, but they were locked because the reception I searched for and didn't find on the 5th floor. I found a reception, but it looked like it was really old. Also, I stood there and it smelled a bit like someone was pooping on the toilet right now. So yeah, I thought it was a little bit better. There were also no receptionists. I tried to call the phone numbers. My boyfriend helped me. And then he also called the reception. And the woman said she was on the 2nd floor. And I looked at the 2nd floor before I walked up. And there was Spanish reception was the name. But my hotel name was not Spanish reception. And then also on the shield outside of the door, there was a hotel named Spanish Hotel. And that was my hotel. And I didn't know that. So I stood there for half an hour because my booking also wasn't approved. Today's the day of non-approvals, I don't know. And it should be approved in about 2 hours. But I didn't want to wait this long and I was so tired. I just wanted to lay down or just wanted to change because I was sweating the whole time, okay? Then I finally found her, and the place outside of this room just looks a lot nicer than the 5th floor because it's a really old building. At the last bit I felt like crying, but in the end I didn't cry because it wasn't worth it. It was a successful day in the aspect of what I have the capacity of. I think for some people it's not really spectacular that you can do something like that or traveling on your own, but for me it's a really big step. In aspects of documents and organization, it wasn't really good, but who cares? I can show you around a little bit. I mean, it's bigger than the one time my boyfriend and I were the first time in Hong Kong. That room was really small. I have a double bed because there were no other rooms, and also a cute pink or old rose curtain. And I really like those stones. These are fleasy. There's the toilet, and it is small, but it's okay. It's better than I expected, to be honest. I also admire the people, the foreigners who come here and do all by themselves. I really respect it, but I guess if you have a dream and you're on your own, then you have to get through it. I grew, especially through the time we moved to China, but I don't know, I sometimes don't see how much I've grown so far. And it was a decent amount I've grown. I hope you enjoyed our little talk here. Bye bye!